Can you hear me now, family? Let me know. The audio, my mic. I think my mic is down, so I'm gonna use my regular audio for this. Thank you for letting me know that. I don't know what happened with that. Bad sound, bad sound. Let me know if that's done. Let me know if that's done, family. You can hear me now? Okay. All right. So let's just spin the block real quick. We did a video yesterday and we raised a lot of money in a short amount of time. And I want to salute y'all for that. It's this one. It says Stock Market Live on the live stream, or 29,000 views in 15 hours. But we raised a good amount of money on this one. And what we did with it was we donated it. We donated this money. In the 26 minutes that we did that, we donated 4.1 thousand to the charity. They was looking at their website. They was having trouble raising $200 for children with cancer, and we stepped it up and raised 4.1 thousand. And then I matched it, and then we all collectively donated $8.2 thousand. And I said we raised 4.1 to support children with cancer. And this is what you do when you have the ear of the people. You use it for good. You use it for God. And then I said, they asked for 200, and again, we sent them 8,000. So I want to salute everybody who did that. I want to salute everybody who was even a viewer and who even helped in that at all. So that was extremely major, and it needed to happen. It needed to be something that was done, because they was really struggling out here, family. If you go to this on my community wall, it won't let me click in it right now. It won't let me click in it, but you'll see all this is the whole receipt. This is the whole receipt of the donation, because I always do what I tell you I'm gonna do. So now, with that being said, you can see even it in more detail when you click into it yourself. The EIN number for the donation and everything. But I had posted it to KGU as well, so I'll just show y'all it right here. Let me go to the watch list real quick. And if you zoom in on this, I don't know if I can zoom in on this. Everything that you would need to see is there. Support from KGU, and then even the EIN number to verify that they are a nonprofit charity right here at the bottom. So everything, the 8.2 thousand family, we really showed up and turned up for them. So I want to go over, and again, first of all, I apologize for the audio being like that. I don't know what happened with that mic. I'm going to have to double check it. Let me put everything away. I want to give a shout out to Queen. She said, "Thank you for allowing me to be part of a blessing for the children and their family. God bless you." Roll Life said, "Showing the positive power of the people." Jackie, "Love being a part of such a wonderful community." KGU. Stacks and Stay Low. He said KGU this is what we do. Love the family. And then Larry Jones, shout out to my dog Larry, my brother. He said, "Bless you," or "Bless others, and you'll be blessed." That's love. And I want to show you, when you see these kind of posts, family, when you see these kind of posts coming from me, make sure you reading them so you can lock in for what's important on the day. January 21st, Trump to have a big infrastructure announcement on Tuesday, right? AKA today. And this is from a White House spokesperson and they had told Reuters this. Now, more stocks are up and down. That's this right here. More stocks are up and down. There's about 3,700 stocks that are up, 2,500 stocks that are down. There's less fear in the market than a week ago. There was more fear. But remember, you want to buy when you see more fear. That's how it works. You say you love the donation so much, we had to show out for them, family. We had found out that the money that we had raised, a lot of it went towards helping people with procedures that they needed that their families couldn't afford. We found out that it helped them to have, I think they call the word normalcy. I could be saying it wrong, but like a normal experience in life, like kids going to the park and getting their faces painted, and they just had surgery. You know what I'm saying? Or they just had their treatments and whatever for cancer. But then we found out that some of the money that we had put forth was actually to fund a memorial ceremony, because some of the kids, they didn't make it. So then that's why we had to come back out and show out for them, family. So again, I love that I have the opportunity to speak to so many people. And what I do with that opportunity is I unify us. I unify us in ways, because I said I'm only one man. All of us, we can do so much more than I can do alone. We are more powerful than me. I want you to remember that in every point of your life. Unity, that's how you do it. We can move mountains, family. Chaz, you got that exactly right. You got that exactly right. Together. Together. That's love. So, all right. The top moving stocks of the day. If you want to see what are the hot ones that I'm talking about the beast kind of traders are looking at, these are those, right? These are those. I always post them for you. And then the crypto bubbles, they showed us some indecision. Hold up, I got my tea right here, family. I got my tea right here. I got you. Glad to be a part of a blessing. Yo, come on. Come on. Family. We got indecision in the market, in the crypto market, but Bitcoin is kind of up. The S&P 500 hit over 600 again for Trump's first day with the stock market being open. Bitcoin over 104. XRP is still at over the $3 level. And we talked about this in yesterday's video, the other one that I had put out late about Tempest AI, but I had told y'all about this one when it was like 11 a.m. Eastern. Tempest and then VST. So they pumping because Nancy Pelosi is getting them. So it is what it is. You know what time it is. But salute to the family. Again, straight up. All right. So now let's go over to the charts. Today, it looks like we might get a clean day, but you never really know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Moomoo today rather than Weeble, so I can have the opportunity to see if I need to get in with that trailing stop into these options. So family, at the end of the day, if you don't have all of the apps, I always encourage you. So you know how we jumped into the Trump coin at like 25. I bought one of them just to track it. And a lot of people couldn't even have the chance. They could have made so much money, but they didn't even have a chance to make it or to even get in because they didn't have none of the apps that we've been telling y'all to download. So like crypto.com, Coinbase, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, Moomoo, Robinhood, Webull, right? All of these different apps. I got all of them. Why? So then when I need them, I can use them. It's been a long time since I needed to use my crypto.com. But guess what? I had the chance to use it as soon as I needed it because I already signed up for it. So then people trying to scramble, and next thing you know, they buying a Trump coin at $70. But why they buying it at 70? Because all of the time it took them to sign up because they didn't have the tools ready. Now, if you have a tool ready, even if it's sitting by your side, then that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Oh yeah, Pansy. Yeah, Pansy Nelosi. Pansy Nelosi. You know what time it is with that. So okay, let's take a look at what we see here on the charts. I had spoke to you guys about these candles right here. You see this? Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see a little bit better, right? Who remembers the name of this kind of candle? The group name is a doji candle. It didn't close out yet, but if it did close out little on the bottom like this with the long wick at the top, that would be a sign of what candle? Let me know in the chat, and then I'll bring them up. I'm seeing we got a few birthdays in the chat. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Drea, happy birthday, happy birthday. Alexia too, happy birthday. Happy birthday. For real, straight up. Yes, the graveyard, you got it. The graveyard, the gravestone, the tombstone. Yep, yep. Now, let's be clear, y'all got it. But it didn't close out just yet. But what do they show us? They show us the tops and the bottom. They show us signs of reversals. You do need it to fully close out because it's still moving, right? But you need it to close out. But that is exactly what that looked like. So I'm glad that y'all on the money with it. Some of y'all are new here and y'all don't know this. But you got to know what you're looking at when you're looking for patterns. You got to know what you're looking at when you're looking for certain patterns. I'm going to show y'all a quick little piece. Maybe y'all be able to see it right over here. If I click into this, it's going to be, I got to scroll and scroll and scroll until I find it. like last time, but maybe it's like close to the end. Here we go. Here we go. I'll zoom in a little bit. This is what I want you to pay attention to when you're looking at candles. You want to see the ones that are showing you big change, like this. The gravestone, where the wick is tall on the top, and you got a little body, a little rectangle, right? That's the gravestone. This is usually bearish. You got the indecision candle, meaning the market don't know which way to go, where the body of the candle is in the middle and it's tight and small. And then you got the dragonfly, which is usually the buyers is pushing it up because they're pushing all of the candles up, really. They're pushing the whole thing up. So now, this is bearish, this is saying wait, and this is bullish. All right, now let's go back to the Moo candle or Moo charts. Okay, boom. I showed y'all the other day that I had jumped into a call, and this one I might have put like a few thousand on it. Right now, it's up, but it's not up like that. It's up a little bit. It's up $95, but I had put like $3,000 in. So what I'm gonna do, like I always tell you, it's no point in losing when you in the green, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise my stop loss on that. This is the SPY 620 call. If I ever get kicked out, I'll just get back in. But I'm gonna put my stop loss in profit. It's no need in losing any money. I'm in it at 35.46. And for those of you who are wondering, I'm gonna look for one on this exact live stream right here too. But I'm gonna raise my stop loss and put it in profit. 35, I put it at 70. Let me see if it'll let me do it. 75 maybe. All right. So my stop loss will now be in profit. I'm gonna post this to Keenan's trades, right? So if she kick me out, it'd be cool. But I'm gonna look for a trade right here, right now, on this one. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, go to Keenan's trades on KGU, and I'm gonna tag the buy alert for this one. But then I'm also gonna tag and show you that I put my stop loss in profit. Putting your stop loss in profit is a key tenet of risk management over here. Stop loss and profit. This is more of a leap, right? This is a 2026 call, and I don't want to get kicked out, but I also don't want to lose. So then I can always get back in. But now let's look for this one. Let's look for a play. What we're gonna look for is a potential call option. I told you what you start with is you go a week out. You go about 1 week out from today. So go look at your calendar. Today is the 21st. The 28th is 1 week out. And we're gonna look for SPY January 28th. We're gonna look at the 604 call. Somebody write that in the chat. This is what we're watching. The SPY 604 call, January 28th. We having some level of resistance right now. This is the pre-market level of resistance. I'm trying to zoom in a little bit. It's going a little fast. It's like a little jumpy. But the pre-market level of resistance is right here. Okay, she broke above it. Now this one is 305. I'm going to buy 304. She's struggling a little bit. I'm going to see if I could get in like for a quick order at like 299. See if I could get into maybe 3 of them. See if she'll let me in, like sneak, let me in real quick. Boom, at 299. Now, we are at a level of resistance. We didn't officially break out. Okay, boom. She did. Let me in real quick. And now she's coming down just a little bit. I want to try to play it for a potential break. All right. I'm going to show you my post on Keenan's trades. And I'm going to go throw my stop loss on. I'm looking at the charts. Everybody knew here I risk about, let's call it $200 in a day. That's the max I'm willing to risk. I'm going to put my stop loss on like let's call it 75 in case you want to flush. I'll even put it on 280 in case you want to flush. And then I'll sell all of them. I got about 3. So I'm going to put my stop loss on 280. If you're following this, I got 3. Stop loss is going to be on 280. 281, right? Because sometimes these things slip. And then if she kicked me, I just get back in if it makes sense. But we are teetering on a level of resistance, which means we are taking a little bit of a risk, but I play it hot and I don't play with a lot. So then that means my risk is $299 minus 281, $18 per contract. I got 3 contracts. So she might kick me. We knew that was resistance, but it's all good. 18 times 3. So that'd be a potential $54 risk. Let's see if she kicked me yet or not. Not yet. Very close. Very close. Kicked. She flushed and kicked. Flushed and kicked. I was hoping that I'd get a little stock market pump from Trump, but didn't happen. So currently, so far, let me see. Let me go to my my Google Docs that I show y'all. Drive. Let me see. Which one was that? Let me make sure I'm on the right one. I'm kicked out of that one. Down 54. I'm kicked out of that one. Down 54. Hold up. Web browser. Just know I log all of my. Anytime I lose, I log it. 54. Down 54. I was hoping for a little Trump pump. Didn't get it. Pump the market for me, baby. Didn't get it. High risk. The second trade, I won't take such a high risk. Obviously, it wasn't that high risk. I had my risk management on, but I won't take such a high risk entry. So, all right, boom. Would have been lovely to see. It would have been lovely to see, but it wouldn't let me do it. You said every day somebody's birthday? That's true. That's true. Tesla dropping. To be honest, what happened, Elon Musk, he did something yesterday that people was like, they wasn't feeling that too much. It was like something they wasn't feeling. I'm just leave it at that. They weren't feeling it. You look that up yourself. All right. Let's put this one down here. This is our level of support. The 599. So I was down 54 to start. I'm only willing to risk $200 on the day. You got to have a max or else you're going to be getting cooked and you will never be profitable. Let's see. All right, so we got our VWAP up. Right now we currently under VWAP. Look at that. A doji candle of indecision. So it would have been nice to get that pump, but it didn't happen. So it is what it is. Somebody said, SoFi running up. Yeah, that is what happened. He put his hand up. That's what it was. It's one of the things. That's pretty much the main thing that got people talking about him. Yeah. And you're saying Tesla, did they release a new token? No, that wasn't it. Shout out to Rel. Appreciate you, family. So we got some buying pressure here. I'm going to go back to and see if we can get a bounce off of this previous level right here. Let's see what we got. Let's see how strong it is in the first place. Previous resistance from yesterday. This is yesterday's high, but it's also today's low in the pre-market. Well, almost. And this is at 5.99. So let's see. RGTI is pumping. That's good. That's good. You said Rel's listening? Yeah, Rel be in the chat. All right, the next one that I'm looking at for this one, if we get a bounce right here at 5.99, I'm looking for this 600 call. The 600 call a week out again. Let's see what it costs. So that one will cost about $460, just about. 600 strike, January 28th. But that would be for a bounce right here. We tried to ride a momentum play. We seen the momentum on the charts, but then it just quickly turned around at the resistance. We would have liked for it to break, but we didn't get it. So it is what it is. Sometimes you take a high risk. That's how you really double your money. But you got to have the risk management on the other side of it. If you ever get into a high risk one and you don't know how to do any risk management, you're going to get cooked. All right, I'm looking at this one still. This is 600 January 28th. It's currently 460 again. We are seeing some level of buying in there, but not anything crazy, right? Nothing crazy. They just pushing it up a little bit. I'm hoping that Trump's stock market first day could be a really good one. We would like for it to be a really good one, but if it ain't, it ain't. It is what it is, right? You trade the market you in, not just the one that you want. And if she flush, which she did flush real quick, but it'd be nice, especially if we could break above this one. That'd be great for a pump. But if she flush down, then we're gonna try to play it to about 5.95. But right now, she's range bound, so we're gonna just let her chill off a little bit. The Tesla puts is printing. Family, let's go take a look. SPY, we'll be right back. Right now, she's in indecision. Let's take a look at Tesla. Jeez, she fell down to about 400. What is this, like a... Now she's at 412. So she fell $13, but it's a steep decline as soon as the market opened. A very steep decline. Your Tesla put is killing. To be honest with you, though, I'll tell you this. Don't get married to no Tesla put. And this is why. People going to get over that very quick, and it's going to be some new flavor of the week, new hot thing going on that people going to be over that Elon stuff anyway. And for those of you that missed it, let's just take a look. Elon Musk arm. That's all I'm going to say. Elon Musk arm. Y'all ready? This. Hold up, I put muck. But yeah, he did like some quick gesture, but that's not a gesture that people are trying to see. Right? Could it have been innocent? Could it have been malicious? You be the judge of that. I'm leaving it alone. I'm leaving it alone. I can tell you what another grown man was doing because I don't know. None of my business. But with that being said, his stock going down is definitely my business. When it's that steep, it can recover quickly. You could have what they call a gap fill to fill a gap back in. But let's go back over to SPY. Okay, yeah. So she did hit us with another indecision candle. I'm looking at this same call, the 600, and it went from 460 and now it's at 490. So it ran up from about here, about $30. That's interesting. Said, imagine actually thinking this was real. The funny thing is, family, even in today's world, the rumors are enough. The speculation is enough. The rumors and the speculation is enough for people to really make moves and take action just off of speculation. So, okay, now she's pushing back up again. We're going for a retest of this wall. A retest of this wall. So if I'd have jumped into that January 28th, that would have pushed me right back and canceled out the loss. If I'd have got in here, but I didn't. But it had canceled out the loss. But I'm looking at it still. Now she's at 510 or so. Now, I want to give you a quick lesson, right? We obviously looking for, I'm still looking at this one. This one I might jump into two of them. If the numbers switch back, right? The numbers switch, like you see the 601. If it switch over here, I might jump into two of them. It did. All right. So I'm in this one at 520. I'm going to post this to Keenan's Trades. Now, notice, this is what I wanted to show you, though. I'm going to put my stop loss on. Let me go put my stop loss on a minute. I posted it to Keenan's Trades like I always do. This is the 600 call for January 28th. It's pushing. I need to go throw my stoppy on. And I want to teach you something too, right? I'm going to put my stop loss in profit. In case you do come back down, just kick me out in profit. Because I can't make my losses go back up. I'd rather take a small win than lose again. You got to make sure you don't just keep losing and losing. Now she almost back at my buy price. But I think she going to pump. At least a little bit. So she backed down at my entry price, so I can't put my stop in profit now. But she pumping. There's some sellers up here. Let me throw my stop in at 4. Let's call it 4. 85, 485. She come down there, then we just know what time it is. Okay, now she put me back up and put my stop even higher. Put my stop at 495. Initially, my initial stop. Because if she jump back in the gamble zone and flush, then we know that this is going to be the entry. Right now, the 620 call, that's up over 100 and like 30. And now the SPY 600 call, it's like at break even. But what we're noticing is there are a lot of sellers at this 601 level. There's a whole lot of sellers. So now, this is the lesson that I wanted to teach you. This is where rookie traders get it wrong all of the time, right? This is why you won't be a profitable trader if you don't limit the losses that you could take because you're scared to lose, right? What a rookie trader will do is get in here, right? I'm gonna make it gold or a different color so you can see it. Get in here, right? Now, the getting in here is not necessarily the bad part. And then what they won't do is they won't get out here. Get in here, but then they won't get out here. So now you're thinking to yourself, but Keenan, it went back up. It did go back up, but sometimes it don't go back up. So then you just waiting and waiting and waiting, and now you down 1,000,000% when you should have cut out. You get in here and you're like, man, should I cut it? Should I hold it? And then you hope that it turns back around. If you ever find yourself hoping that something turns back around, you're not going to be a profitable trader because you're still in a childish mind state. You got to break out of the childish mind state. Notice, if I would have waited, I would have been in profit, right? But I would have got lucky. Getting lucky, you got to shake luck out of your system unless you're taking a lotto trade. Shake luck totally out of your system because you're trading childishly. You're trading like a kid who is hoping, oh, I hope that this goes the right way. When you hope, just tell yourself, nope, nope, nope. I'm hoping this turn around. If you hope it turn around, you're doing it wrong. If you hope it turn around, you're doing it absolutely wrong. What you do is you say, okay, I get in here. If it come down here, I'm gonna get out, and then I'm gonna try to get back in. Right? It's okay because you're telling yourself you're not married to any one trade or any one day. No one trade or no one day is gonna. Yep, got kicked out. I got kicked out. It flushed. Yeah, today, nasty, nasty chop, nasty chop on the day. Nasty chop on the day. Look at that. So this one stopped me out as well. But do you see this? Your hope, it'll just destroy your whole account. You got to be able to get out. So let's see. I'm in it at 520, out of it. So yeah, that's down 50. Down 50. That's it. That's it for me. That's it for me. So I'm down 50 on this one. 50 plus 54 is 104. Technically, I could keep trading for the day, But if the market ain't there, it ain't there. Technically, I could keep trading for the day, but if the market ain't there, family, it ain't there. If it ain't there, it ain't there. Don't try to force it, right? Down 104. I still got $96 left that I'm willing to risk, but one of my disciplines is two losses in a row. No, I'm done. Nope. Nope on the hope, right? Two losses in a row. That means that the market just ain't doing it. It just ain't doing it. So you leave it be. You leave it be, right? Trade with the chart, not with your heart. The market, we staying stuck in the zone. She's staying stuck in the zone. She was going for the breakout, wouldn't do it. Nope, done. Stick to your disciplines. No puts. The puts ain't printing and the calls ain't printing. Not on SPY. Neither one of them. Neither one of them. So let me take a picture of this. I always keep track of what's going on in terms of my wins and losses. It's extremely important to make yourself profitable. Hope is not a strategy. It's not a strategy at all. You got to tell yourself when it's time to let it go, when it's time to be done. Now, again, I do have $96 more of risk, but nah. Let's look at NVIDIA because maybe we got another more of a long-term play that'll kind of cook. NVIDIA, let's see. NVDA, let's see what she got. In terms of the day trading, the charts ain't there for that today. In terms of the just calls, the straight up long calls, potentially. Palantir puts print too, PLTR. Let's see. Palantir's back in the 70s from being all the way up to the 80s, even higher than that. Let's see. Let's check out XRP real quick. XRP is kind of staying stagnant up here. In the low threes, it's kind of staying stagnant. In the 5-day chart, it went to like 289, 285 in that area. But she kind of staying stagnant. You don't want to see her break under 3 again in short terms. You don't want to see her break that. You don't want to see her break that. Let's see. SPY pushing back up again. She's in extreme indecision though right now. She is kind of finding the floor at about 599. It's snowing in New Orleans. You said pray for us. Dang. And let's see it. RGTI. She pumping, but she having trouble at 12. 20%, 23% a day, even after this little drop. Yeah. Stick to your disciplines. We in a gamble zone right now for real. For real, for real. And she ain't trying to break it. She trying to hold it. She trying to hold it. She wouldn't break VWAP. The only thing that's being respected right now is the 599 level of support. She come back up here. Now, if she don't break again, she come down and stay in, then you know what time it is. Let's see, GOOGL. Let's see how they're doing with Nancy. They pumped, but they really have a hard time staying over the $200 level. But if you're looking for a long term, this one is cool. You got snow in San Antonio. Dang, family. Tempest AI, she's still pushing. From the Nancy pump. Man, Nancy so cute. SPY. I'll give SPY one more try. I'll give SPY one more time. I got $96 left on my risk profile, so I'll give it one more try. But the only thing I'll do, I need a really powerful setup. I need it to touch in here, right? A touch in here, or a traditional breakout candle that lives totally above this. We was hoping that Trump's news catalyst could do it, but nothing yet. That's all I would do. In here, and let me explain why in here. We've been respecting the zone basically all morning, right? We've been respecting the zone basically all morning. And then this one up here would be a traditional breakout candle. So about right now, this is it. But I'm not so interested in I'm not so interested in it. But that's what would make me do it. This one I support because it's been touching, I gotta admit, it's really been respecting this level since about here, right? You can see it in here. A whole zone of buyers. I wonder if they got like a star tool. Let me see. That'd be a cool tool to say boom, entry. Let me see if I can put an emoji in there or not. Nope, didn't work. Let me see. Here. Nah, this thing don't got nothing like that. But I'm not gonna jump in. I'm gonna leave her be. But I do want to see if she do it or not. So entry would be right here to see if the level was supported. But the whole play would be, so entry would be right here. Exit would be right here. Let's see if we get this next candle to jump up. And that'll tell you what happened. That'll tell you if it will work. If this blue level is being respected or not. We kind of like back testing this level of support, but instead of back testing it, we forward testing it. Tesla going down because of that salute. I'm telling you, you will be so surprised as to the things that are happening. You will be so surprised as to the things like people say, oh, nobody gonna take that seriously. People do. People do. Keena, how much did we end up raising for the kids? Let me go and show you real quick again. So the live stream in 26 minutes, it made $4,100. It made $4,100. And you can check this on my community wall. I posted it 15 hours ago. And then I matched it and sent in the 82. Right? This is the receipt. Honestly, though, we may get an opportunity to have raised more, but I'll let you know. But for now, we forward testing this level of support. So right here, this will be the potential entry. And then if this gamble zone is basically working the support and the resistance, this will be the exit. You said Elon playing chess, not checkers. And which one would I have tried to play? I would have tried to run back the. I would try to run back the 600 January 28th. So then basically about right now is where I would have jumped in. So then we doing the test. The price is 451. My test entry at 451. I'm not gonna do it because it goes against my disciplines of if I lose two straight, then I just stop. Because the markets just ain't there. But my test, enter at about 451 and then exit up here. But the markets it ain't there right now. In my test, what I would do is put a stop loss. If you haven't traded yet, then practice what I'm doing now. So stop. So my test exit would be, let's say I would risk, I don't know, I'll get one of them. I probably get two of those contracts if I'm being honest with myself. And then I would risk like maybe, I said I got $90 left to risk. So about $30 per contract, right? So then my stop would be at 4. I can't even see that. I'm trying to like write, but this coloring is so bad. My stop loss would be here at 421. So then my max risk, I would have two of these contracts. It would be $30 twice. So I want to see. This is my test entry. This is my test stop loss. And see what happens. Right now she's at 458, 460. 461. Okay. So then what I would do at this point, instead of making myself or allowing myself to lose again, I will update my stop loss and I will put it in profit ever so slightly. Let me see if this thing gonna let me write. So my stop, I will put it at 453. New stop loss. So my new stop loss will be up. And now this one is at 476. So she's pushing, so that would have been good. Let's see, 471. So notice how my stop loss is basically 2 points into the profit. And remember, if you are so afraid to test and do options, then do this little trick that I'm showing you right now. Where I'm writing and I'm taking notes as to what I would do. My planned exit would be basically up here. So we kind of hit the mark like almost like if I bring this over, we kind of almost hit the mark. But since my stop loss would be in profit, and then boom, I'm very close to getting kicked. Technically, on my fake test that I didn't jump in, she had 463, 458. My new fake stop loss would be at 453. She had 458, 454, 456. So she'd be hovering above it. 461. I love that. Change your life. I'm telling you, that's real. VLC, that's real. Appreciate you, family. All right, now she would have kicked me. So this trade that I would have just tried, it would have just kicked me, and then I would have been up $2. So then it wouldn't even have been worth it. Technically, it's still a win, and it would have broke the two losses that I just got, like a streak of 1, 2, 3, just keep losing. It would have broke the streak. You never want to go on a losing streak. You want to always break it. So then she would have made me $2, but like I told you, do you see my discipline of I lost two? It just mean the market just ain't ready today. It just ain't ready. So that's fine. Make sure that you're paying attention. Make sure that you understand what's going on in this game, in this world. TEM. Let's go check her out real quick. Tempest AI. I'm actually going to buy 2 shares. TEM. Tempest AI. I'm going to buy 2 shares of this. I'm going to try to get in at like 45 if I could. Like 45.99. I'm going to put in an order. Just 2. See if she let me in. And then see what my girl Nancy does. Just picked up 2 of them. I'll mention everybody on this one. Let's see. Tempest. Buy alert. I'm only going to pick up 2 for now. I'm going to tag everybody in that. Just 2. Just 2 for now. And then I'm going to put my stop loss on. I put it on 39. This one is not a day trade. This one I'm willing to just hold on to. Let's see. Stop loss. Yeah, 39. Yep, just 2 for now. Stop loss on 39. That's barely any risk at all. See what my girl Nancy do. I'm going to check SPY out again, see what she's doing. She breaking down heavy. So that little trade from here to there, I would have made like $2. Wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth it. And now she's collapsing down. If she gives you a candle that closes under $5.99, then it's bear territory. The 10-1 is not a contract. It's just the stock. It's just the stock. I actually just got kicked out of the other one in profit though. Let me see. Yeah. Kicked me out in profit. This is the 620. Didn't expect that. Hold up. Let's check SPY out. What is she doing? Oh, we on SPY right now. The leap for 2026. She kicked me out in profit. Slight profit. We need Trump to say something good if you're gonna be president, man. I want to see something good. This is only his first day. We give him a little pass. I think 2025 is gonna be a bull market, family, a crazy bull market. Maybe not like 2024. 2024 was insane, but a good one. So all right, this one I'm stopped out. Not temp. I got into a 620 leap and it stopped me out. Let me see. So I had got in at 35.46, 35.75 minus 35.46. Yeah, 29, but it does count. $29, but it does count. I'm gonna just leave today as it is. It just ain't there. So this is where we at. 29, it is what it is. I'm gonna leave it alone for now. I'm out of all call options, even the leap. It just kicked me out up a few dollars. But I do want to get into a nice leap. I really believe that 2025 is going to be a nice bull market. But again, if it turns into a bear market, then we just going to trade that. But with that being said, family, it is what it is. This is a good question. Latasha says, why do we mostly only trade SPY on the live and other investors mainly talk SPY? And she says, is there some reason y'all don't cover Tesla like that, or are y'all limited to talk? No, you can talk about whatever you want. You can talk about whatever you want. But SPY is the stock that you trade because it's not as susceptible to like Elon Musk doing a hand gesture. You know what I'm saying? Individual companies. A lot of y'all are new here, and I need to show y'all something that you probably didn't see. Right? I need to show you something you probably didn't see. So let me go here and show y'all something, right? Class is in session. Class is in session. Let me see where this is called. I might have to go to switch to a different account real quick. Here we go. Class is in session, right? My OGs, you already know what time it is with this. My people who are new, screenshot this. The 5 laws of trading. 98% of traders are not profitable. Why? This is why. Y'all know how I just lost 104 and just made 29, right? Y'all don't know how to lose, right? You don't know how to lose right. So if you look at my overall profit as these live trades I've been doing, I'm up 1,800, but I'm down 400. I'm in profit. If you don't know how to lose, your profits and your losses are going to be the same size, or your losses are going to be way bigger. You got to learn how to tap out. You got to learn when the market is not ready, right? There are going to be days where the market is just sky high going flying. There's going to be days where the market is just tanking down, and it's easy when you have a clear direction. But some days it's going to be choppy. When it's choppy, You got to make sure that you out. You got to be out of the trades because the market just ain't there. I met people who are down 10K, who down 30K, who down 50K. That mean they didn't know when to tap out. When you had 50K and you went down 500, you should say, I'm done. I'm going to come back tomorrow. So now, here are the 5 rules of trading. 98% of traders are not profitable. Let's update this because this might get long, right? Longish. Do not have a loss limit. I'll even say daily. This is literally the reason. You do not have a daily loss. Excuse me. They do not have a daily loss limit. Mine is 200. But I also have another strategy. If I lose 2 straight, I'm out. I'm not even going to let myself get to the 200. But they don't have a loss limit. And then you got to accept that you're going to lose. Sometimes you're going to lose. But the small losses make bosses. And I said, let me see if I can get this off of yellow. It won't let me. But you keep your losses small. Keep your losses small on the way to your next big win. My next big win is coming, right? It's coming soon. But I'm keeping my losses small on my way there. You must use a stop loss, 5 to 10% religiously. To be honest with you, pick a dollar amount. Pick a dollar amount, and then that'll help you even better. Today I picked 50 and then 54, and then I said, all right, I'm done. Trade with 5% of your portfolio max. Don't put your whole portfolio into some trades. That's going to get you cooked. Now, we haven't had to worry about 4 in 2 years. Overnight holds in a bear market is a risk that could sink the ship. There's too much manipulation in these bear markets. In a bull market, there's manipulation, but it's ramped up times 10 in the bear market. But the game is not fair. TA will work 70% of the time. There are false breakouts and there are false breakdowns. News influences the other 30%. No matter what charts, you could have seen anybody, the best chart person ever, talk about Tesla's charts. And then Elon did this. And what happens? It tanks the stock. They said awkward must gesture is not a Nazi salute. This is a delicate moment, right? Now, whatever they saying in the news, it is what it is. Tesla stock is down bad because people see that and then they propagating that, right? People see that and they're saying, yo, look, nah, no matter what Tesla's technicals was telling you, this is a news catalyst. This is a news catalyst event. So then you got to be mindful of those. You got to make yourself understand the game. So because they do not have a daily loss limit, if you add a daily loss limit to your trading strategies, you're going to be even better. You need a daily loss limit. That's what we're going to say. Except that you will lose sometimes. It is what it is. Right? You know, keep your losses pequeño. I thought it was pequito. But I trust you, family. I trust you on that. Isn't selling puts better than buying calls? It depends on what your strategy is or what you want to do. When you buy a call, your probability of making money is lower than selling a put. However, the potential to make money is also there too. So it's like a trade-off, a risk-reward trade-off. Learning how to do stop losses taught you a lot. That's good. Do I have sell orders on my long-term positions? It depends on what. So like if it's some hot stock, right, then yes. But if it's like VOO or Apple or Amazon or Tesla or something like that, no. No. I will say though, if I ever see Tesla go to like maybe my average right now, I got like maybe like 500,000 in it now. My average is like 200, like flat. But I would say if it got to like 215, then I might be willing to just sell it at low profit, and then buy it lower. But overall, I'm not worried about it at all. And that's a maybe. That's a maybe. So I say all of that to say, family, again, the charts, if they ain't there, they ain't there. You're gonna see us one of these days, and then the markets is just gonna be absolute fire. And then we're gonna be like, okay, yeah, boom. Rocket ships in the chat. Rocket ships in the chat. Bottles in the chat. But for now, the markets ain't doing it. They just a little choppy. Never let the market shake you out. This gonna be a good one. You said poquito or pequeño are two different ways. All right, we got Duolingo in the chat. Let's go. Two different ways of saying small, depending on how you use the word in your sentence. Love that, family. Alex, I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Tem is pushing. TEM. Tempest. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So she is pushing. You right. You are absolutely right. For family, look at this. She's pushing up. I jumped in a little bit of it. Tempest. I got two of them. So basically like $100 of it. Nothing crazy. But I'm gonna watch my girl Nancy, and I'm gonna go and put a stop loss on this one. Since you wanna pump up a little bit, I'm gonna put my stop loss in profit, right? So you seen, technically I already broke my losing streak. I lost two just now, and then I got stopped out. One of them was up. I lost 50, I lost 54, and then I'm up 29. 29 didn't recover the losses for today, but it did break the losing streak, which is good for your brain. You got to be in the right mind state when you're trading. Now, the TEM shares, they are up 4%. I'm going to go and put a stop loss on them ever so slightly higher than my entry price. My entry price is $45.99. Do I want to get stopped out of this one? No. I want this one to run to $100, right? But it's a difference between what I want and what reality might be sometimes. So then I'm going to put my stop loss on 46.05, ever so slightly in profit. It was on 39, but I'm going to modify it so I don't have to lose. Why lose when I don't need to lose? And I want everybody to adopt that practice. It's going to save you so much money and so much pain and hurt. So temp, AI, stop loss raised in slight profit. Entry was 45.99. Updated stop loss is 46.05, aka in profit. Some people allow themselves to lose and lose and lose and lose because they're trying to recover the losses back. The losses will get recovered if you keep your losses small. Another update is I had to change my name to Keenan Will Not DM You. Do not fall for any scams. If anybody adds you as a friend, it ain't me. If anybody adds you and DMs you about some copy paste trade thing, it ain't me. Shout out to Pelosi. Carson, I'll say no. Should I sell some shares to help you to trade contracts? No. What I would do is I would use new money. Use new money. So when you, let's say you working overtime, let's say you did, you know what I'm saying, you did something at work, new money, and then you're gonna build out your new trading account. Don't go dipping in your other pocket to make this work. Go grab some new money and then do that. And then you reward yourself by being successful. So family, with that being said, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna leave this one as is. Google just hit an all-time high. Yo, come on, man. Come on. I love to hear that. Let me go check. Love to hear that. Yeah, Google is a winner. Google is a winner. I might go put in a bigger contract right now for it. With everything going on with TikTok, Google is one of them ones. So I'm gonna go to a 2026. Everybody pay attention to this one close. 2026, January 16th, a Google 210. Let me see what the trading is on that one. Not a lot. The 220. That might take a minute. I'm looking at the open interest. Yeah, the 210. The Google 210, 2026, January 2026. It costs about 2 G's. I'm about to buy one. I'm about to throw my hat in the ring. I'm gonna put an order in. If Trump taking us to the next level in 2025, for the stock market, I'll add my stop loss upon a fill. Let's see if I can get a fill. Okay, boom, I'm filled. Oh no, my 2 contracts of Tim has filled. So I'm out of Tim already. Well, that was nice while it lasted, Nancy. Tim sold up a few points already. I'll let you know if I re-enter in a more serious position. In a larger position. All right. So Tim, I'm gonna leave her alone for now. But Google, got my eye on her. See if they're gonna let me in or not. I'll let you know if I get that fill. You don't see the Google one? Let me see if I post the right thing. Yeah, look at this. In Keenan's trades, it looks like this. I'll add a stop loss upon a fill. Google 210. So she might come down, pick me up, and then push for 2025. But with that being said, family, don't force it. We're going to get some crazy days. Trust me on this. Trust me on this. I'm telling you right now. We're going to get some crazy, crazy days in the market. But today just ain't one of them days. But with that being said, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Stay 10 toes down. Don't let the market shake you out. We got to make sure that we really, really, really get some money in 2025. This is what happened in 2022 when we had a bear market. So many people who was in it in 2021, they left. And then they coming back in 2025, 2024, trying to see where they could get in. Never let the market shake you out. It's supposed to be a lifelong venture, and I'm here to be by your side the whole step of the way. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Again, let's get to this money and take care.